Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Sensodyne Presents Colors Food Trail Season 3. Flavoured by Janan, powered by Arm & Hammer in association with Panadol Migraine, Centrum, Pana Natural and Wileda. The sur, the tal and the rag of any dish is taste, balance and presentation. And that's something that Chef Abs does every single time with clockwork consistency. Well, our next guest knows a thing or two about being pitch perfect and about maintaining just that kind of balance. And I can promise you that this episode is going to be music to our ears and all of our senses. So let's meet her.
पानी दा रंग वेख के पानी दा रंग वेख के तेरी अखियां जो हंजूर उड़ दे. Hi, my name is Shweta Subram. I'm an Indo-Canadian professional Bollywood playback singer. Most of you guys know me as Jalebi Baby. I sing in multiple languages, as you guys just witnessed, from Hindi, Tamil, Malayalam, English and Punjabi. I've been very fortunate to work on different types of projects and have a very interesting portfolio of songs. So looking forward to sharing my journey with you guys. I think I'm very fortunate because I was born in Dubai. My parents lived here. And I had the good fortune of traveling so many different countries, especially during my summer vacations. I got to see Australia, Southeast Asia, Canada, US. So I was exposed to a lot of different cultures, food, and it's been a very interesting experience. And I think it hones you as an individual. And it really opens your palate to different tastes and also opens your mind to experiencing global cultures. अपनी बाहों में.
I am so excited to have you on the show, Shweta.
Thank you so much, Malavika, for having me. Pleasure to be here.
I'm so excited that you're meeting Chef Abs for the very first time. And I've got to admit it, it's a little bit cheesy and I'm sure we're playing to the gallery and you're probably sick and tired of it, but could we resist a plate of jalebi to
I knew this was going to happen, come on.
Because after all, you are our jalebi baby.
Yes, that's right.
Cue song!
I know that you want to get crazy, crazy. Shawty, take it slow, that chitty, chitty. Burn ja tu meri jalebi, baby. Baby, let me see jalebi, baby. I just want to eat a jalebi, baby.
Well, you'll be eating this and a whole lot more. I can assure you of that.
Yeah.
I hope today is your cheat day.
It is. It has to be.
It has to be.
Yeah, my trainer's going to kill me.
And I've got tons of questions to ask you about Jalebi Baby and how it happened, and you know all the music that you create around the world and all the tours and shows that you do.
Yes.
But our primary goal for today is to set you up on a blind date with a meal. Okay?
Does that mean that somebody gonna cook and I'm gonna sit with her for days?
No chance. No chance, chef.
You're gonna cook and I'm gonna eat.
Yeah,
Right.
and me.
Oh,
I'll be eating too. But before we set you up on this blind date and before Chef does his magic, because he truly works magic, we need a bit of a brief, right?
Yeah.
So you've got to tell us some of the things that that are going to help us set you up with just the right meal.
All right.
So question number one, your favorite cities from all over the world.
Wow, that's a tough question because I've traveled extensively and I have quite a few in that list. But to name a few, I'd say Rome,
Okay.
Cancun in Mexico, then Toronto,
Right.
Delhi, and Bangkok.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite a mix.
Quite a
Is quite a mix. Okay, what about your favorite dishes, your most memorable meals from around the world?
Being from Canada, one of my most favorite go-to dishes is called poutine.
Okay.
It's basically a spin-off of French fries.
Wow.
So what they do is instead of having French fries with ketchup, what we do is we put cheese curds, which could be mozzarella cheese, and we also put a gravy on it.
Wow.
And it melts because the fries come out hot and you put this on top of it and it just melts in your mouth, it melts. And also another exotic dish that I really like is mushroom truffle risotto.
Okay.
Again, it's got
Very particular flavor. Yeah.
very particular flavor, it's an acquired flavor.
Yeah.
I would say that I love the rice and mascarpone and like the mozzarella on it.
It's like more like a creamy risotto.
It's very creamy.
Okay.
It looks very labor intensive. I think the chef can clarify that for me if it's a lot of work to make that dish, but I love eating it.
Okay.
And of course, my comfort dishes when I return home from a shoot or when I want my mom to cook something, it's always been pav bhaji and masala dosa. Being South Indian, of course, I have my bias with dosa and idli and vada.
Yeah. Okay, what about desserts though? Are you someone who has a sweet tooth?
Not very much so, but I'm very selective of the sweets I like.
Yeah.
So it's again a very wide range. You'll see me enjoying a tiramisu or a creme brulee.
Yeah, very French.
I also like, cheesecake or chocolate mousse. In Indian sweets, I say
Jalebi?
rasgulla. I think I've had enough. The song has given me enough. The sweet has given me enough success. But I think it's just it's up to there.
Yeah.
For me, I really like rasmalai and rasgulla.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. Well, we also want to know. I mean, you grew up in the UAE, right?
Right.
In Karama, which is
That's
our
right.
old Dubai
Yes,
neighborhood.
yes.
So, what were your favorite festivals? I think one of the best things about growing up in the UAE is that you celebrate everything. Right? From
Exactly.
Eid to Holi to Christmas to New Year, everything is such a big celebration. So,
Yeah.
what's some of your favorite festivals?
I completely agree with you, Malavika. Actually, you completely integrate in the cultures,
Yeah.
because you have friends of all different backgrounds and nationalities and ethnicities.
Yeah.
So you really enjoy everything with a lot of pomp and splendor. But I would say my #1 favorite festival is Diwali.
Yeah.
I love, just lighting the diyas and, just exchanging
Lights and
sweets,
everything.
the lights.
Yeah.
The whole city is so lit up.
Yeah.
It brings so much joy to everyone.
That's true.
And of course, Christmas, because I love presents and gifts and just decorating the tree. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm a child. When
Yeah.
I decorate the tree, I become a child all over again. So
Lovely.
these are two of my favorite festivals.
What are your go-to colors? So, I mean, what are some of the colors that you always sort of are drawn to?
So I find that I don't particularly go to one particular color, but the colors that I most often wear are red, yellow,
Yeah.
and green as well. I find yellow brings a lot of joy because it's very bright, like the sun, like sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love wearing yellow. I love wearing green because go green and vegetarian. So so I'm not biased towards a certain color, but these are probably 2 or 3 of my favorite colors.
Lovely. You also said you were vegetarian now. That's interesting.
Yeah.
We've got quite the challenge for you,
But
Chef.
do you eat eggs? It's okay.
It's
Sometimes.
yeah.
All right.
Same like me. Amazing. So we've got an interesting mix here.
Yeah.
Lots of traveling, lots of places from around the world, lots of dishes.
Yeah.
But Chef Abs is going to have to do a lot of thinking to see
Yes.
exactly what parts of this conversation he wants to pick up on and work into that incredible meal that he's going to be making for us. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break and we will be right back with something delicious and new. Welcome back to Sensodyne Presents Colors Food Trail Season 3, flavored by Janan, powered by Arm & Hammer, in association with Panadol Migraine, Centrum, Pananatural and Wylida. And today we have the Jalebi baby herself in the studios and in our kitchens. And Chef has had an extensive brief, right?
Yes, correct.
So what are you going to make for us, Chef?
I mean, after listening to her, I just thought, what should I do? Obviously, she mentioned about the pav bhaji, she mentioned about the truffle risotto. She mentioned about the cities and everything, so many information. So I thought, let's try a truffle risotto, which is a very unique flavor and it's such an amazing dish. So we should do that one. And then I want to take that pav bhaji thing to the element to the food. So I incorporated pav bhaji with the bruschetta.
Wow.
Okay.
Amazing.
So that's the main dish.
With pav bhaji on
Yes.
it. Lovely,
Wow.
lovely.
Looking forward.
So speaking of all of these flavors from different parts of the world, here's something that I didn't know actually until quite recently. Did you know the 20th of March is celebrated worldwide as World Oral Health Day?
Oh wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, so it's a day that's promoted to raising awareness around the world about oral hygiene. It's also about reducing the risks of all the different diseases and all the factors that cause oral diseases. It's about getting more people access to oral healthcare services. And of course, it's about promoting oral hygiene.
Oh, I really didn't have any idea about this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, it's celebrated around the world, and when it comes to oral healthcare, it's such an integral, important part of our lives.
Indeed.
We can't enjoy all this delicious food
Without
if we
the
don't have,
teeth.
our teeth and our taste buds, and exactly why I'm so grateful that we have Sensodyne Complete Protection Plus.
Great.
And it's so important for all of us to take care of our oral hygiene, right? It's such an integral part of enjoying all of this lovely food, which is why I'm so glad that we have Sensodyne Complete Protection Plus. You know, the best part about Sensodyne is not only is it specifically designed to actually help with sensitive teeth, but it also has a whole lot of other oral health benefits as well, with added advantages of all-in-one protection and superior cleaning action. So there's absolutely no compromise when it comes to that.
All right. So let's focus on the mushrooms. We're gonna take some olive oil.
No compromise on that either, chef?
Yeah.
No compromise on this one, yeah. Okay, just gonna put a little bit salt and pepper. Give a little bit of butter. So it's gonna give a nice rendering. So it's gonna come out soft. So here I'm gonna little massage it. Just gonna take this. Now I'm gonna put this in the oven for a roasting.
Okay. How long will you be roasting it for, chef?
Around 20 minutes, I'm gonna roast this so the mushroom get tender. And meanwhile, we're gonna start working on the mushroom risotto. This is a truffle risotto basically. So here I have the pan already here on hot pan where I'm gonna add the olive oil.
More olive oil.
More, but hey, it's olive oil, so it's healthy.
Some chopped onions. Chopped thyme. Now what I have done here, I have already half cooked the risotto rice.
Okay.
Which I'm going to add to this one. Here, we're going to sprinkle some Parmesan cheese.
It smells so good. It just smells so good. Well, while we're waiting for this risotto to get done, I have a rapid fire for you, Shweta.
Uh-oh, trouble.
You ready? Well, at least I'm not getting you to answer musically. Question number 1, who's your music idol?
Sonu Nigam.
Your favorite music director?
I like a few, but of course, A.R. Rahman and Raja
Of
are my
course.
favorites. Yeah.
Absolutely. The most underrated music director?
There is actually a new kid on the block, I mean, who is also a singer, he's also a composer. I'm not sure if I call him a music director entirely. Vishal Mishra. He's good. He composes some really good songs.
If you could go back in time and you were given an option to either do a playback song with Kishore Kumar or Mohammad Rafi, who would you choose?
I would choose actually Kishore Kumarji because I think he's not a trained singer, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Not many people know this, that he's not a trained singer. But again, you know, he brings every aspect of art into his performance. Like he's an actor, he's a singer. So when he sings, you hear a lot of performance in his musicality as well.
Lovely.
So I love how he can, you know, perform any song with ease.
I'm going to add a little more water. Okay. Here we're going to add a little bit of salt. Now I'm going to make the bruschetta mix, which is for the pav bhaji, which is I already kept it ready here.
Yeah.
Okay. Here I have some ricotta cheese. I'm just going to take it. Okay.
Nice.
She mentioned that she liked her risotto creamy with mascarpone cheese. The risotto is getting nice and creamy.
Lovely.
Okay. Now she must be wondering why I still not added the truffle. The truffle will go last because it's a nice aroma. Here you go, our black truffle. I mean, this is like an gold in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes, you know, it can cost you up to 30,000-40,000 dirhams a kilo. All right, the mushroom must be ready now. Let me remove from the oven.
Oh my God, it's looking so good.
I can't wait.
It's looking so good. Well, speaking about cooking and lockdown, and you have a real turnaround story from lockdown, right? COVID ended up being the time that your greatest success till now.
Yeah, until now.
Until now, because there's sure to be many more. But tell us a little bit about that. How did Jalebi Baby happen? Who called you? When did this moment happen? And did you have any idea it was going to be the viral success that it turned out to be?
A friend of mine actually told me about Tesha, so I checked out his work on SoundCloud, Instagram, and I really liked what I was, hearing. Upcoming Indo-Canadian sensation. So basically, I wrote to him, and the next thing I know is a few weeks after that, he messaged me saying that he's working on this song called Jalebi Baby, and he went through my clips on YouTube, on Instagram. He liked the texture and the tonality of my voice that he had heard, and he felt it was really apt for the song.
Right.
But basically all he asked me to do is, he said, just go into a studio, record your lines and send it across to me.
Right.
Of course it was COVID, it was locked down, and I was, a nervous wreck. I said, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I have a microphone at home, I have my laptop, and I just put on my headphones, recorded my lines, and I sent it back. And the next thing I know is 3 weeks later, it was Diwali, and the song was out with my voice on it, and my voice was actually used as the hook of the song, Jalebi Baby.
Wow.
So I had no idea that that's what I was singing, that's how it was going to turn out, and that's how huge it was going to explode. The song has really gone leaps and bounds. It's gone places all over the world.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. Well, from jalebi, back to the truffle.
Back to the truffle mushroom. Yes, correct. Now our risotto is ready. Mushrooms roasted. The bruschetta mix is ready. Now let's bring everything together.
Lovely.
Let's start plating. But before that, as you can see, the kitchen is dirty and you two ladies just standing and watching me.
We're here to
So
eat.
unfortunately, I have to clean it. And look at this pan. So dirty. What I'm going to do with this one? So I have to clean this one. And to remove this such a strong, tough grease stain, I'm going to use Arm & Hammer baking soda.
Lovely. So to everybody who is watching, Arm & Hammer baking soda is your original kitchen multitasker. It's great if you want to clean your fruit and vegetables. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely. You can, wash them with the Arm & Hammer baking soda.
Yeah.
It comes out nice and disinfected.
Absolutely, nice and clean. And also for all of that tough bake-off stains that you see, especially with pans like this, Arm & Hammer baking soda should be your go-to.
All right. All I need that 2 tablespoons of Arm & Hammer baking soda. I'm going to put on the pan, put some soap or detergent, soak it for 15 minutes, scrub it nicely and wash it. Job done.
And voila,
Yeah.
job is done. That's so simple and so effective, right? You can do the same for pots and pans which need to be degreased, and no more scrubbing and tampering with the coating of that pan. All you've got to do is just get a pack of Arm & Hammer baking soda and ta-da, it's all clean and done.
Yes, indeed. Ta-da-da, here we go. Spick and span.
Wow.
Clean.
Yeah. You know the secret.
15 minutes. All right, time to plate.
Time to plate.
Yes, so first thing what we're going to do, we're going to do the bruschetta from the pav bhaji. Okay, the Mumbai one. I'm just going to take this as a bread. It's toasted, a little of garlic, olive oil, which is ready. I'm just going to take this pav bhaji, put it on the toast. Now time for the risotto.
Yeah, of course
Okay.
it's incomplete if you don't do risotto.
So the roasted portobello mushroom that we roasted earlier. Okay, on the top of that, I'm just going to put a dollop of risotto.
Oh, wow.
Just going to put a little bit of sun-dried tomato pesto.
Wow.
It's got a pine nuts, sun-dried tomatoes, and Parmesan cheese.
Wow. And your magic ingredient, truffle oil.
Yes. He's going to put this puff rice. So what I have done, I've taken the puff rice mixed with some spices to give that a chaat thing for Delhi.
That's the Indian twist.
Yeah,
Indian
the
twist.
little desi Delhi twist.
Yes.
To the Italian dish.
All right. So before we go ahead, गाड़ी को आगे बढ़ाए. कुछ missing है.
क्या missing है?
Something missing. Okay, I need to give that touch of chef abs. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to do
Is the
something.
car
magic.
battery?
Yes. गाड़ी को आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं ना हम. तो बैटरी ऑन करके गाड़ी को आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं हम. Come on, come up, come up.
What
come
is
up.
this?
This is a foam machine. So what I have done here, I have taken the milk infused with the truffle oil.
Wow.
Okay? So I'm going to give a truffle foam. Okay, that will go on the risotto. So when you take the aroma will come stronger. Okay, here you go.
Wow. Oh, wow. How fancy is
that.
that?
Yeah, that's ready for you now.
It looks even more beautiful. How do you picture this? Okay, let's do this.
Go ahead, Shweta. But the only promise you have to make us is that if it tastes as good as it looks, you'll sing us a song. You'll sing it a song. You'll sing the meal a song.
Of course, I'll sing a song anytime. Let's do this.
And cloud number 9.
A lot of pressure to have. Okay, let's see. Wow. This is really amazing. I'm going to have this right away because this is a very different taste.
You can lift it in the hand if you want.
I think I'll just have, okay, maybe I'll do it the desi way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Wow. You know, I never thought these two flavors would come together.
Yeah.
But it's really amazing because, wow, it's like pav bhaji with an Italian dish.
Yeah.
it combines beautifully.
You know, the incredible thing about having you on the show is that your song became this multinational wonder, right? It was all over the world, translated into so many languages. And just like this food is sort of traveling across the globe, isn't it?
It's amazing, yeah. How food and music can
connect together.
Yeah. So are you going to sing it a song?
Well, I've already sang Jalebi Baby, so I'm going to do something different.
Sure.
Okay. Ho, 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 laal mere pat rakhiya bhala jhule laal sindri da se vadda sakhi shabas kalandar damadam mast kalandar Ali da pehla number damadam mast kalandar sakhi shabas kalandar oh laal mere hai laal mere.
Wow! Wow, what a voice you have!
Thank you.
What a voice. Well, there's a lot more singing and a lot more sweetness, your voice included, left on the show. So I'm going to take a quick bite and you guys take a quick break. Welcome back to Sensodyne Presents Colors Food Trail Season 3, flavored by Janan, powered by Arm & Hammer, in association with Panadol Migraine, Centrum, Pananatural and Y Leader. It's been our sweetest show yet. And is there any question about it? When Jalebi Baby is in the house after all, or in the kitchen, as the case may be. Now, speaking of sweet, we had our main course, our lovely bruschetta and risotto and all of that just before the break. But now Chef has the additional challenge of creating something sweet for you that you really enjoy.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
So what I have done here, we have created the brulee. Obviously, it's a classic French dessert.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch it because she loved the brulee, and when you love something which is classic, you have to keep it classic.
Yeah, you're going to keep it the same.
Jalebi Baby, so jalebi has to come there.
Of course.
So there's going to be a jalebi with some nuts there, okay? And I'm going to present it now. Let's start with the caramelizing the brulee. Okay, let's put a little sugar here.
I love the colors, by the way, Chef.
Yeah, she loved the green color. No, that's why I added the green one.
Yeah, I noticed that there was a lot of attention, you know,
to
detail, and the colors that I liked. And like he incorporated everything on the dish. Yeah.
And the pot is there because kullad, because belly.
Earthen pot. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's how you caramelize it.
That's how it looks. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah.
Now I get it. Wow.
Let's have the jalebi. Okay. Just gonna put some fruits. Okay.
Wow.
What I want to do here, Shweta, I know your voice has a magic.
So sweet.
Okay. I'm gonna put this paper on the top.
I feel like singing a song looking at what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I wanted to sing a song.
Oh, really? Okay.
And I'm sure that this paper will be on fire.
Okay.
So let's start.
Should I just start singing?
Yes, just start singing.
Okay.
ऐसा जादू डाला रे ऐसा जादू डाला रे सुरमई है उजाला रे ऐसा जादू डाला रे ऐसा है कोई दिल वाला रे ऐसा है जलेबी और क्रेम्बुले रे.
Wow! Amazing! That was magic, Chef.
That was insane. How did you do that?
That's her music. That's her song.
Well, you have to tell me the secret. What was the real? How did that really happen?
It's like a secret superpower or something. Wow, you guys seem like you've just come out of some kind of like Marvel movie or, you know, you're some kind of superheroes. A dangerous combination, both of you, between your fire and her voice. My God. All right, should we get tasting? Are we allowed to get tasting,
Chef?
Chef?
How can we not, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, all right. Well, taste away.
So let's have the jalebi first.
Oh, wow.
Wow. This is really good. I can see some gold flakes on it. What is that?
It is gold flakes.
Or 24 karat?
Yes, 24 carats. We don't use 18 carats.
In keeping with the theme of the city of gold, right?
Yeah. Okay, now for my most favorite creme brulee.
Ooh.
Wow. It just melted in my mouth. It's amazing. You know what I really like about this? I've never ever had creme brulee in an earthen pot.
Yeah?
It's got such a desi twist to it. Everything you've done today has got such a desi twist to it.
The thought behind it,
brilliant.
yes.
Well, I wonder who that's like. I guess a lot like you.
Indo-Canadian sensation.
Absolutely. Well, it's been such a pleasure to have you on the show, Shweta.
Same. I had a lot of fun. Thank you very much for making it such a beautiful experience. The palette and just chatting with you guys has been amazing.
Well, we're selfish, so we want to get some more singing out of you before we let you leave.
Okay.
Is that an option?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, should I sing a fun song or something
Of course, of course.
बीड़े जलाई ले जिगर से पिया जिगर माँ बड़ी आग है डंग 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 ओ बीड़े जलाई ले जिगर से पिया जिगर माँ आग है जिगर माँ बड़ी आग है
Wow! Oh my God!
Now, if I need a fire in my kitchen, I'm going to call her.
Seriously, you guys have set this show on fire. Well, we're going to have even more fun on our next episode, so make sure you join us. But our Antakshari is going to keep going. So, see you on the next episode of Colors Food Trail Season 3. Bye!